You wrote a piece at The Hill talking about your dad and talking about acting presidential. And you say tonight, and these are kind of your words, is it's time for Donald Trump to start acting like president and not acting like a reality TV star.
Absolutely right. I say in the piece on The Hill, the fact that my father and I had this conversation years ago when he had just become president of the United States and sworn in, and we talked about this, some things that happened in his administration. He was shot. There's all other things going on. And he said to me, he says, Michael, it's one thing to be elected president. It's another to be sworn in as president. But there comes a time when you have to become the president of the United States and really understand it. You're the president of not half the people, you're president of all the people. And what I say in that piece is, tonight is Donald Trump's time to become the president of the United States of America, not a reality TV guy, not, the Twitter in chief, if you will, and what have you, but really he needs to start the process of bringing the country together, not helping push it apart.
All right, but I mean, he may very well stick to the prompter tonight and give a fantastic speech. No matter what he says, the media will tear him apart and never give him credit. So as far as bringing the country together, the media is going to do their part to ruin that. And then, I mean, you don't expect
but wait a minute. But I say in the piece too, and I said that maybe just last week when I talked about piece, that you'll never find, op-eds and statements from my father other than, tongue in cheek back at the press.
Right.
I mean, Donald Trump really shows a thin skin because he's always attacking back, and he keeps the process moving forward, if you will, instead of just not paying attention to it, doing the things he needs to get done, and not reacting to what the liberal media is going to say about him, because we all know what the liberal media is going to say about him. He needs to take the high road, not go down to their level on the low road and move back and forth.
All right, but now I see, to me, there's no comparison between your father. Your father was one of a kind. And for all these years, saying that Republicans need another Ronald Reagan, we're never going to get another Ronald Reagan in any respect. But so let's put that aside for a second. And I know it's hard because you're his son. And you lived through it. And he told you these things and you saw it in action. But let me just say, there are so many of us, meaning me, that admire what Donald Trump is doing by calling out the media. By doing what he's doing, he has 86% support of the base. He and his approval rating in the NBC Washington Wall Street Journal poll has a 43% favorability. The Democratic Party has a 30, and Nancy Pelosi has a 19. So, I mean, he's doing something right.
So I get that, but yes, I understand that. And it feeds his base every time he does that. We all go, yeah, because all of us have always looked at our television sets for years and wanted to throw whatever's in our hand, throw it at the TV set and break it. And what he's done is internalize what all of us have thought and said over all these years through talk radio, whatever it might be, cable television, what have you. He's internalized it, and we all feel good about that. But again, he is now the President of the United States of America. And that's just not the people who support him. He's president to all the people. He's got to get that and try to figure a way to bring them into the fold. And I don't think you help yourself by only feeding your base instead of helping try to find a way to also get the other people and make the left and their liberal media look absolutely stupid.